In this video, I'm going to walk you through exactly what, in my opinion, is the most effective lead magnet in 2026. I'll show you why the lead magnets you're using right now, to be frank, are quite shit, and what makes this one different, with a couple of key tips to make sure it actually converts. The best lead magnets are the ones that convert the best. Now, most lead magnets are nowhere near this, and it's because the information is too generic, it's put in such a boring format to consume, it doesn't overcome a specific problem that the person has, or it takes too long to consume. Now, you might be asking, why is the lead magnet I'm about to show you so effective? Well, for one, you can complete it in under 10 minutes. It gives a really quick solution to the problems they have. And in the software that I'm about to show you, there's a specific setting you can turn on which almost doubled my open rates. So let me show you how to set it up. So the software we're going to be using is called ScoreApp. You'll either need to log in or create an account. I've already got an account, so I'll just press login. And once you log in, it's going to take you to the ScoreApp dashboard. Now, this is a scorecard I made for my own business. It shows you where you're not getting clients from social media, and I'll leave a link to it in the description if you want to check it out. But for most of you, this will be completely blank. And so to start building our scorecard, we want to go to create scorecard. Now, you get a set of 3 options, basically done by what level you're at. So if you're a real beginner, you've never done this before, you could use the AI builder where it's basically going to build the whole thing for you. You can pick a template and then you have to edit a couple things, or you can start from scratch and build it completely on your own. I'll go through the AI builder to show you that this will literally work with any business. I'm going to ask ChatGPT to give me a random niche. Right, so we're going to build a scorecard for a dog grooming. Build me a 10-step scorecard for my dog grooming business. It's going to give me a ton of different suggestions for my scorecard. Our ScoreApp is literally building the whole thing for me. Once it's done that, it'll take you to the scorecard setup and it will give you a list of things you need to do before launching your scorecard. And if you want to preview your scorecard as it is, you can click this link and it will show you it here. And you can see it's in draft mode by the little banner at the top. Now, before we get into the depths of it, I'll show you how scorecard works by running through this one. So you can see here, people land here, there's a button above the fold and a little bit of information. Now, if we click join the waitlist, it's going to pop up with our lead form. Once they put in their information, they can press start, and then we go into the questions. So you can see here, this is pretty much the standard template for ScoreApp. You can customize it as much as you want. And once that's done, it's going to build your results page. On this page, you can customize it as much as you want. You can have buttons to your sales page, but let's go back to the dashboard and run you through the steps you need to take before launching your scorecard. Now, first thing you want to do is make sure it's on brand. So if I click import branding, it will come up with this pop-up here where you can enter the link to your website. Scorecard will pull all your branding automatically. Now you can go through this and edit your landing page and questions and results pages. I think it's pretty straightforward. And then it's telling us how to drive traffic, how to get your first 10 leads, integrations, custom domain, all the stuff you need basically to customize it before you launch. Now I'm going to show you one of the most important settings I think in Score that honestly doubled the amount of leads I got from this lead magnet. If we go down to settings, we go to lead form, and if you scroll down to form behavior, rather than having the lead form pop up before the questions, you can set it after questions. Now, I think this is so good. If you allow people to go through the questions first, they've already committed time, they've already gone through the questions, and they're more likely to want a result from what they've just gone through. Now, to customize the landing page, you want to come to the left side panel and find landing pages. And you can see here, it's literally just the same as any web builder. You've got the sections down the left, your main builder in the middle. And if I double click, I can start editing the text. You can also change all the buttons, icons, images and stuff. But to be honest, Scorecard's really good at building these squeeze pages to look professional. In the description, I'll leave a link to a template I build, which will show you how to build highly effective squeeze pages. And there's also a couple bonus tips around packaging your lead magnet. Like I said, that'll be in the link in the description. But you get the idea of this. Now, if I go back and we can go down to the questions, and again, it's very similar to the web builder. You've got all your questions here and the settings of it here. And you can change these to your needs again, whether you want scales or button questions or text questions, you can completely change it to how you want. You can also add more questions. So for example, I might want a yes, no, or maybe. Is your business currently generating leads from social media? Yes or no? It's simple. Now, one of the important parts about setting your scorecard up correctly is the answering logic. Now in ScoreApp, you can create several different results pages that show depending on the answer people give. And you do that by using the scoring. If someone answered yes to this question, I'd come up to scoring and I can add a category and say lead gen. And if someone answered yes to this question, I could give a +5 score. And then if someone answered no to the question, I can go to categories, lead gen, and I can say that's going to add 0 onto their score. And so a standard, the higher the score, the better result the person gets. And so in every single question, you can do the exact same thing. Now, where this comes into play is if I go down to end logic and press this little setting sign, you can see right now I've got it set so that whatever score the person gets, they all go to the same results page. Now, if I click it here and I go to overall score tier, you can now see that if people get a low score below 39%, they're sent to this results page. But I could create 3 results pages, and I could say that if people get between 40 to 79%, they're going to get sent to a certain result page, which will give them some sort of offer that's tailored to that person. And then I could do the same for if they get above 80%. Now let me show you how to build several different results pages to tailor it based on people's answers. We'll click results pages. And you can see here right now, I've only got one results page set up. So everybody goes to that results page. If I come up here and click create results page, I can create a dynamic results page, or I can actually link to an external redirect. Now you might want to set it up in something like a Leadpages or another website builder, but I think just using ScoreApp is the best option for this. So I'll create that, and you see again, they've got so many templates that you can use. So you really don't have to have any tech skills or any web building skills to set this up. And again, it's just as simple, add all the sections, change them around, change the buttons, and it's as simple as that. Now, once you've set this all up and you start collecting leads, you can find the lead information on the left side panel here. And you can see here, because I've done it earlier, it's added me to this list. And so as people complete your lead magnet, this will fill up with their name and email. Another cool thing about ScoreApp is if I go down to insights and I go overview, it'll show me how many leads I'm getting each day, how many total leads I've got, what's the completion rate of it. And even better, if I go into question performance, if I go down to answers, you can see what answers people are giving. And why this is really useful is because they're literally telling you their problems in the lead magnet. And so when you go ahead and create your next lead magnet, you can use this data to tackle the problems that people are telling you they have. Now, making sure the ScoreApp is integrated correctly with your email marketing software is so important. So I'm going to show you quickly how you can set it up. If we go down to integrate, you can see it's got a ton of native integrations. Now, I used Aweber, ActiveCampaign, MailChimp in the past, but my favorite email marketing software right now is ConvertKit. And it's literally as simple as just pressing connect, entering your API key, and it should set it up for you. They go through your scorecard, they give you their email information, ScoreApp sends the lead information over to Kit, and then Kit will start them on their 30-day email sequence. To be honest, that's pretty much a general walkthrough of how ScoreApp works. Now, once you've set up, you'll need to understand how this fits in a larger system. And if you want to know that, you can find it in this video here.